Manifest, motivate, elevate. The Bird Poop War, a crazy true story. What if I told you that a war wasn't fought over gold, land, or oil, but bird poop? Yep, you heard that right. This is the hilarious, bizarre tale of the Bird Poop War, where guano, yes, bird droppings, led nations to the brink of conflict. Hold on to your seats, because this story is weirder than fiction. Please subscribe to our channel to inspire more unique videos like this. In the early 1800s, an unexpected treasure emerged in the Pacific. No, not treasure chests filled with gold. We're talking about guano, bird poop packed with nitrogen, which turned out to be the secret ingredient for explosive agricultural growth. Imagine being told that your country's future depended on piles of bird droppings. It's like someone told these guys, forget the gold rush, the real money is in poop. And before you knew it, countries were rushing to claim every bird poop-covered island they could find. The guano rush begins. Bird poop was so valuable that it was called white gold. I mean, who would have thought you could make millions by sitting on a pile of bird poop? The US wasn't going to let this smelly treasure slip through its fingers. Nope. They passed the Guano Islands Act in 1856, giving any American citizen the right to claim an uninhabited guano-covered island. Talk about a crappy deal. Now here's where it gets spicy. Peru had some of the richest guano islands in the Pacific, and they weren't going to just hand them over. Nope, no one says, here, take my poop, without a fight. So Peru set up their defenses to protect their, piles of treasure. The Chincha Islands were the poop jackpot. Peru considered these islands to be their golden, or rather white treasure. Naturally, the US had its eye on these too. And let me tell you, tensions were building like a volcano ready to erupt. Except this one was full of, well, you get it. Peru fights for its piles. Peruvian soldiers stood tall, guarding their mountains of bird poop with pride. Can you imagine their pep talk? All right, soldiers, we're going to protect this poop with our lives. Don't let the Americans get even a feather's worth. And sure enough, the US Navy sailed in. Just imagine being on a ship, armed and ready for battle. And you're told the mission is to secure bird poop. I signed up to defend my country, not shovel poop, one sailor probably grumbled. But orders are orders. When American ships arrived, Peru's poop patrol wasn't going to let them scoop up the goods without a fight. Shots were fired. Well, they were more like warning shots, but who's counting? The only real casualty was someone's dignity. The bird poop showdown. Back in Washington, D.C., American diplomats were probably thinking, are we really fighting over bird poop? But poop or not, they demanded their sailors be released. Peru was like, nope, you're not getting our poop. And thus began the most absurd diplomatic standoff in history. While the diplomats exchanged angry letters, American ships circled the Chincha Islands like seagulls looking for lunch. By now, tensions were running higher than a seagull's aim during beach season. Skirmishes broke out, and let me tell you, nothing says intense battle like slipping on guano. American sailors and Peruvian soldiers were literally slipping and sliding across the battlefield. Guano is slippery stuff. In one bizarre turn of events, soldiers started flinging guano at each other as makeshift weapons. It's like the world's weirdest food fight, except no one was eating. Peace over poop. After all this slipping, sliding, and poop flinging, the diplomats finally realized maybe this wasn't worth a war. I mean, how do you even write that letter home? Dear Mom, today we defended poop. Eventually, the US and Peru signed a treaty. No more poop battles, no more slipping sailors, just an agreement that left everyone breathing a little easier. Well, except for the smell of bird poop. The lasting poop legacy. Believe it or not, Bird poop left its mark, pun intended, on history. Without it, agriculture might have struggled. So the next time you enjoy a nice salad, just remember, bird poop may have helped it grow. If you're laughing at this bizarre story, hit that subscribe button so you never miss more of these unbelievable tales from history. Trust me, there's plenty more weirdness to come. Back in the day, newspapers had a field day with this story. Bird poop war heats up. Can you imagine the headlines? People were probably laughing about this in their morning papers while sipping coffee. So what did we learn from the bird poop war? Well, nations will fight over anything if it's valuable enough, even piles of bird droppings. Enjoyed this crazy tale? Make sure to like this video and subscribe, and share it with your friends who could use a good laugh. And don't forget, next time you see a bird, maybe give it a little thanks for not starting another poop war. Here's a little riddle for you. Why did the bird cross the ocean? To drop some knowledge and a little something extra. Thanks for watching.